I'm still wide open throttle. It just died. We stalled completely. Let's go neutral. See if we can start it. It's a no start right now. It's cranking. It's cranking while we're driving down the road. Stop cranking. It's a complete no start right now. Jeep, right? Jeep. This Jeep.
Yeah.
Misfire. No. Random shutting down.
See here, in full disclosure, I was a part changer last Wednesday.
Uh-oh.
What he told me is like when they pull out, it just, it coughs here and there. You know what I mean? And he's been doing that for a while. So I put one in. I just called advanced.
So the only code was in it was a crank sensor fault.
335.
And you threw a crank sensor in it.
I threw a crank sensor in it, and then it said a 339 intermittent.
Okay.
You know, so I'm like, what the heck? So I graphed it. I'm not losing it. I couldn't see it. Now, wasn't able to graph all both cams and the one crank together to see if it was some kind of comparative type thing. But it was a crank sensor circuit code. I called Bob at Advanced because he got me an NTK. He's like, oh, that's probably the better one. And it crashed the whole thing. Like it set torque codes in the transmission, wouldn't accelerate, nothing. So I pulled that one out, I put an advanced one in, and I got the wiring harness for it.
Okay, but I mean, is it still doing that?
Well, now what it's doing with the different new sensor and the new harness, under a moderate load, just drive,
and that's his original complaint.
That was the original complaint.
So we've done
nothing. Yeah.
We added a problem in, now we're back to maybe square one. And setting 335 code still?
No, I don't know. It was a 339 both times, which was a crankshaft intermittent, not crankshaft.
But you didn't have that code when you started.
I mean, the guy's like,
Dead. And I still have a crank signal. I had a crank signal the entire time. No start with a good crank signal. That's what we're looking at right here. I think what we do is, if I can duplicate this again, we don't really attack the surge. Let's attack the no start, because that's something that's more tangible and easier to pick out. Absolutely am not losing this crank signal when the car is not starting. And I wasn't seeing it too with the dropouts driving. So, of course there's many things that can cause an intermittent no start. You can have fuel, spark. But in this case, the reason we're focused on the crank sensor is, of course, the code we're getting, the 339 code, the 335 code that it originally came in with from my brother. So I think what I want to do is look at all both cams and the crank at the same time, and then see if we can still have this same condition going on. And what we're feeling here is not a fuel issue. Now, it could be injectors shutting off, of course, spark shutting off, of course, but you're talking about cam cranks for those. But what I meant, fuel, like, low fuel pressure, starving for fuel. It's not that. This is a very, very sudden dropout condition that's happening here. Okay, 2 more test leads and 2 more probes. So I've seen Chrysler set false crank codes with a bad cam sensor. I've seen Chrysler set, this is a Jeep, but same thing. I've seen them set false cam sensors with crank sensor faults. So we're just going to monitor all of these inputs. Oh, bad drop right there. Another drop right there. Another drop right there. Not seeing anything on the lab scope at all. I want to get it to be a no start again. I'm not seeing drops. There we go, no start. Just died on me right there. And I still have engine rotation because I believe this is a CVT transmission. I don't know if that is a factor, but while we were coasting there in gear, it was still spinning the crank. So we're dead. We're dead in the water right now. I don't want to crank it just yet because I want to go back and look at this data to see if we lost any of these, cam or crank. It does not look like that we did. Probably over in here. Nope. We're not losing anything here. Intermittents are the worst, man. I understand putting a sensor in it just given the circumstances, but I mean, look what it did. We cannot, you guys listen to me on this part, we cannot make the customer's problems our problems. You know what my brother said, he felt bad for the guy. He does this and he does that, and he's trying to help him out. We can't make the customer's problems our problems, because guess what? Now it's our problem. My brother put a part in this. He owns it now until we fix it. Can't do it.